Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today, I'll be giving a first-time reaction to the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. She's extremely well known for being an amazing vocalist in the styles of gospel, R&B, pop, soul, and manages to blend all of those together seamlessly. And I've never heard her before. Now, I have heard of her, but today will be the first time checking out her stuff. So, super excited to jump into this today. But before we do, a massive thank you goes to Russell for making this reaction request and bringing another new artist to the channel. Now, my friends, let's jump into it. We're going to start off with the song Respect. The audio sounds crazy. Okay. Powerful, powerful voice. RESPECT, find out what it means to me. Is that this song? Just a little bit reminded me of that. Why do I feel like that line is coming? Sounds like saxophone. It's a bit muddled with the mix though. It's like she's applying such minimal effort and she's creating such a large sound. And the mic is a fair few inches away from her mouth, so it's not like she's also relying on being really close to produce that large sound. Man, powerful is an understatement for sure for her. Wow, she just hovered up there. There it is. Okay, I feel good about predicting that. I mean, maybe there was enough context clues, but I never heard the beginning of this. Jeez, dude. I did not know Aretha went that crazy. She, I mean, powerful again. I'm just gonna keep spamming powerful, 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 powerful. Um, Dude, it's like her voice just commands your attention. She exudes confidence, authority. When you hear her sing, there's like a distinct clarity to her voice. Like even at the very beginning, as we heard the kind of audio kind of settle in, there was a lot of like grain and the audio quality wasn't the best. She cut through all of that. Good God. And I guess it's it's a good time as any to have finally heard the full version of Respect, RESPECT, find out what it means to me. I remember hearing that like all the kids in school would like do that line and deliver it in a kind of sassy way. Um, and I never knew where it was from until now. I feel like I closed a loop in my life, just having the knowledge that it is Aretha Franklin. Great start, man. Jeez. Let's jump into the next one here. This one's titled I Say a Little Prayer. Bit more subdued this time around. His respect was high energy off the bat. Oh. It's only been like 50 seconds. How did we get here? I gotta pull this back. Call and response with the choir underneath her. Now the layering faster. Oh, that was pretty. I like the melody in this song. Yeah, the gospel influence in this is undeniable. Almost has this like spiritual tinge to it. Let's just keep listening though. I'm really enjoying this. She's testifying. It's not even singing. Cool rhythmic change. What is going on with the rhythmic change into like the fake out brought back to that refrain and then pulling it up even more intensely? Okay. Slows down, peters out a bit. Right back into the throes of epicness. Love the dynamics in this song. It's so ridiculous. I love the slowing down of the rhythm too. Even if we jump back into the refrain, it hits, but the moments where we stay slowed down and allow the other elements to kind of not take center stage, but we can hear what they're contributing melodically to this mix, because so much of my focus has been on Aretha's voice and on the sort of call and response we hear happening with the choir behind her. And like if I had to pick any like just elements that are making this performance shine in addition to Aretha, it is that choir. And that is like a very familiar kind of technique to use in this kind of like, you could say, church influenced style, the call and response. But there's so many dynamic jumps from either a soft vocal delivery into something extremely explosive, or the slowing down of rhythm and the shifting of these sections from one feel to another. There's a lot going on in this that I really appreciate. And I think not maybe above all, but something that kind of like wraps the ribbon around this present of a song is the melody. I'm a big fan. Let's keep going. The projection. Her voice, she could send it anywhere, miles away. I was laughing just a little bit ago because I had the thought of like, if everyone on the planet were to at the same time uh, give the Lord a prayer, um, Aretha would probably be the loudest prayer amongst all of those voices because, dude, she is so good at projecting her voice. I don't know what her diaphragm is made of, but all of the muscles and the transverse abdominis, she must have the strongest core ever. And she must have such great control of it to be able to do all that she's doing and make it seem so effortless. And I guess that's why we just love experts in any field, but as it relates to vocalists, we love the likes of Aretha who make it seem so easy and carry so much emotion in a performance like this. It's easy to, let me say it like this, it would be easier to hit these high notes and not have any emotion in it because the goal would just be to hit the note. But Aretha, in addition to just nailing the notes and finding higher and higher pitches to ascend to, she delivers them expertly. And what I feel like it's gonna come across weird, but I'll try to craft this thought in real time with you. Somehow, it's not flashy the way Aretha does it. There is a lot of like, you could call it like surface level glam that it just makes it impressive to like the naive listener who just hears Aretha hit all of those high notes and are immediately mesmerized. And yes, there is a time and place for that person. And it's a level deeper than that kind of sits below the flash, which makes me think like Aretha, it's not about the flash. It is about the emotion that she conveys underneath all of that skill. The skill on top, it's almost like the bonus, because I feel like even if she decided to remain even in the beginning of Say a Little Prayer, she was more reserved, more subdued. And if she had stayed there the entire time, it would have been as enjoyable. You get my point? So it's almost like all of these high notes, how loud she can get, the belts are the bonus for us. It's fun too, because then when we get those bonus notes, those higher notes, the sustained notes, it feels like they were earned rather than just kind of dropped in because she can. Hope you understand what I'm getting at here. Let's check out the final track of the day from Aretha. This one is titled "You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman."
Looking out on the morning rain, used to feel so uninspired. And when I knew I had to face another day.
A lot of textures going on here. You got the strings back and forth in your right headphone, the intermittent choir popping into the left, the bass somewhere below.
I had to face another day.
Kind of sits in the back of my head, that bass.
So tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind. You're the key to my peace of mind.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You make me feel.
That's how you count this.
You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman.
Oh, that harmony.
When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim it. I didn't know just what was wrong with me.
I really like her voice, and I am reminded of the lead singer for Alabama Shakes. Her name is Brittany. I think Brittany Anderson, but correct me on the last name there. I also really love Brittany's voice. I feel like if you haven't heard Alabama Shakes before, if you like Aretha, you'll probably like Brittany's voice too. There's some similarities there.
I didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss helped me name it. Now I'm no longer doubtful of what I'm living for. And if I make you happy, I don't need to do more.
Oh, that's sweet.
'Cause you make me feel. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman.
I love that descending melody.
Oh, baby, what you've done to me. What you've done to me. You make me feel so good inside. Good inside. And I just wanna be close to you. You make me feel so alive. You make me feel. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman. You make me feel. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman. You make me feel.
Fades out. That one was a short but sweet track there. I like the descending melody where you hear, of course, Aretha singing in the forefront, the choir supporting her behind, with all of those harmonies that just couches her voice perfectly. And in addition, you even hear the bass melody below, also in unison, descending with them. So it makes that whole moment feel cathartic. And then the follow-up with the choir panned in your left headphone again creates that kind of unique spatial divide where if you were to just close your eyes fully and pay attention to how the music is panned spatially, it is as if you are in the church pews yourself. You're sat down and you close your eyes. You're taking all of the love and luster for God in, and you hear part of the choir on your left. You hear Aretha in the center and the harmonizing choir on your right. Like I said, the bass was kind of coming from behind. I felt it in the back of my head, so I'll say that the bassist is probably somewhere towards the front of the church. But all of it together, if you can imagine it spatially, really helps like craft this sound that feels very it feels like you're being cradled almost. Like at no point was I like out of sorts melodically or even in terms of atmosphere or rhythm where I'm like, oh man, I don't know where I'm at right now. I know exactly where I'm at. I just don't know which element is going to come at me next. And that's part of the joy of just listening to music and finding emotional music that speaks to you, because every moment that unfolds is worth anticipating, but also the moment that you're existing in is is so enjoyable in its own right. So it's like you're constantly in this state of enjoying exactly where you are, but also loving whatever else there is to come. And again, hats off to Aretha. I love her voice. She has immense clarity, immense power, super commanding. But even in this song and the one we heard just before, Say a Little Prayer, she can show a bit of her softer side. That said, I think her softer side probably is not as soft as some other vocalists out there, but that makes sense as to why she's called the Queen of Soul. She is able to project her voice and sing right to the heavens. I think my favorite song of these three, because I've heard the main like motif for RESPECT Respect before, so I'm gonna judge it between the second and third tracks. I will probably say I Say a Little Prayer hit me harder emotionally, and I would probably have to I'd probably have to say that A Natural Woman, maybe just it's not the right audience. Like I'm I'm a man. I'm not a natural woman in any sense of the word. Maybe it just doesn't speak to me emotionally, but I'm sure it does for some of you. So I'd be very curious to know your perspectives on Aretha Franklin in the comments section down below. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did and would like to request more Aretha yourself, or any other artist for that matter, you can do so by using the first link in the description box below, or scanning the QR code on your screen to request a reaction. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.